Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Pylonial Waffles. Welcome to everything, where my elk starts to move on its own. Alright, so we're gonna see if anything happens in this video. So in the last video, nothing much really happened. It's just sort of a very laid-back, chill episode. I am not in the center of frame, as I still can't quite just that way. Why is the webcam hot? That doesn't make any sense. It's not even level. What the crap? Okay. So we're just gonna keep gathering, keep listening to random things, thoughts, and we'll see if it goes. Other globe seeders in my forest make me feel safe. They're always around to look after me. I kind of don't like going off by my own yet. Maybe when I'm older. Oh, I see the everything logo. That's the icon of the game. Ooh. Ah. Hi, Pylonial Waffles. You found me. Finally, I've been waiting for you for such a long time. Notice my thought had the everything icon. Look out for others with this. We're here to show you what you're able to do and help you navigate everything. Good luck. Oh, really? I never saw... Actually, no. I saw it once in the other video, but it like poofed. Everything sings. Singing is how all things communicate. Singing helps things find or avoid one another. It deepens bonds between some things and separates others. It's how things announce their existence. So, sing. Sing all day long. I want to hear what you sound like, and so does everything else. If other things hear you, they might sing back. You really don't want to hear my singing. Maybe we should move next to... Why is it a thumbstick? Can I get them to follow me at all? These color eyes. Okay. Okay, so the mammoth is questioning everything. Okay, well, let's keep moseying towards everything. Come on. Really? Okay. Why does it vanish when I get close to it? What about you? You gonna vanish as soon as I get close to it? No. A lot of my friends complain about the cold. Not me, though. I hate to be someplace warmer. But I suppose if I really hated it, why would I be there in the first place? True. Hey, how far back do you think Megaloceros go? You might not always feel it, but you took trillions of generations of Megaloceros getting mixed up all the way back to forever. It's incredible you made it through and finally arrived here. The other Megaloceros around here are reflections of you from back then, even though they exist at the same time I do. Each with their own dreams and their own lives to live. As you meet other Megaloceros, you will sometimes feel inseparable from them and find where you really start and the end is up to you. Pressing X? Oh, that's weird. Let's gather more. We shall assemble an army. We shall blot out the sun. I actually don't remember which one is my original. We got 5? 4. They do move in herds. Oh, come on. I need to wrap up myself until the sun passes. I can't think of anything else right now. My brain doesn't really work in this weather. Oh, and the little logo thing in the center has... Alright, let's It's so loud! Wow, things are finally happening and everything. Wait, I see another one. There you are. Over time, you might find there's no right or wrong path to take here. As you explore, you might feel that parts of you need to go in their own direction because you can't control everything at once. At least not yet. Try letting go of a few things. And we'll immediately add him back into the swarm. Wait, was there another one? Yes, there's another one. Well, let's go listen to the mammoth. It's a very sunny afternoon to be off gallivanting around here. You're lucky you get to do it. So many. Let out the war cry! Let's find another one. And another one joins, and another one joins, another one joins the swarm. How big is a herd? Just out of curiosity. This looks so derpy. Seems like they just sort of gather and then your camera's just in the middle. Is there a limit to how many things we can control? Ooh. Wait, come on. Let me. Hey, what do you make of all the small things around here? All the plants and little creatures. Are they here for you, or are you here for them? It's hard to imagine that everything could be here for each other, because you can only see things from a Megalosaurus's perspective, just as I can only see from a spruce's perspective. But if you want to, you can always see things from a little thing's point of view. Try it. Ooh. L2. Wait, which one's L2? Oh, the trigger? Okay. To select a thing. Oh, what? I can descend even further? Oh, just descend in general. Holy cow. Hi friend, it looks like you've seen things from a little thing's point of view, and I might be wondering what it's like to see things from the other way around, to see things from bigger things' points of view. Out of all the points of view you find, which one is the right one? Oh, that's... It's a little blade of grass. We must bond with this first. Oh, so trigger is... Oh, let's be the little frog. So you have to bond. Get close to something to hold. Oh wait, what the heck are these things? It's so fuzzy, I can literally only see the... Oh, mushy rooms. It's gonna take a miracle for me to stay alive the whole summer. Oh, this is cool. Add more. Add more. What can I tell you? I've been trying to wake up from this dream my whole life, but it's not happening. Can I be a crystal? No, I don't want to descend. I want to be a crystal. Oh, we just dust particles? I can I can descend even further? What? This is ridiculous. Algae. Or alga. Inside the ice. There's nothing smaller than you near enough to enter? Oxygen? Wait, how small does this go for freaking oxygen? What the crap? I can move. Convex dilated polyhedron. Oh, that sounds so cool. So are we like subatomic particles then? No, I don't want it. I want to descend. I want to descend. Hold on. Whoa, that's... Yeah, you. I wanted to... I am sphere. What there is.
I find it a little difficult to say what the subject matter of this seminar is going to be, because it's too fundamental to give it a title. I'm going to talk about what there is. Now, the first thing, though, that we have to do is to get our perspectives with some background about the basic ideas which influence our everyday common sense, our fundamental notions about what life is about. Ideas of the world which are built into the very nature of the language we use, and of our ideas of logic and of what makes sense altogether. And these basic ideas I call myth, not using the word myth to mean simply something untrue, but to use the word myth in a more powerful sense. A myth is an image in terms of which we try to make sense of the world.
I was just holding boost that whole time as I probably stuck in some text. Okay, can I be spiky ball thing? I want to be the spiky. I want to be yeah, I want to be spiky ball thing. Oh, this is so trippy. Let's go listen to something. Oh, and it's... Oh no 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 no. Oh, this is so trippy to look at. Inside is outside is inside is outside is inside is outside is inside is outside. Dude, I like you guys. You guys look and just sound cool, like very crisp. Alright, now let's just go big. Hydrogen. I guess you. Oh. What is this? I get everything is set to default enter mode. I don't care. Strip. Bacteria, okay. I do not like how that sounds. Let's go, come on. We are, what are we? Pine needle. You like a tick or lice or something? Might, okay. Let's ascend. Oh, so we have to bond with things first. Oh. Which makes sense. We have to get a little bit of their. This is cool. This looks like we couldn't go down any smaller. Wait, I see ya. Let's listen to another Alan Watts segment. Oh, well, that people's...
You, as a human being, you grow out of this physical universe in just exactly the same way that an apple grows off an apple tree. So let's say the tree which grows apples is a tree which apples, using apple as a verb. And a world in which human beings arrive is a world that peoples. And so the existence of people is symptomatic of the kind of universe we live in. Just as hair on a head is symptomatic of what's going on in the organism. But we have been brought up not to feel that we belong in the world. So our popular speech reflects it. We say, I came into this world. You didn't, you came out of it. We say, face facts. We talk about encounters with reality, as if it was a head-on meeting of completely alien agencies, and the average person has the sensation that he is a somewhat that exists inside a bag of skin, the center of consciousness, which looks out at this thing, and what the hell's it going to do to me? I recognize you. You kind of look like me, and I've seen myself in a mirror, and you look like you might be people. So maybe you're intelligent, maybe you can love too. And maybe perhaps you're all right. Some of you are anyway. You've got the right color of skin, or you have the right religion, or whatever it is, you're okay. But there are all those people over in Asia, Africa, and they may not really be people. When you want to destroy someone, you always define them as unpeople.
I was going to say that Acorn said, the world will end in the year you die. So, okay, so I collected this one grass. Anyways, that Acorn said, acorns live forever until they die. And that is when they become a tree. And so, like, I've listened to that talk by Alan Watts. A world which peoples. Which is weird. Ooh. I was so much... Wait, I really didn't... I didn't travel that far, did I? Yeah, no, we're in a completely different... So does it just change every time we go down and back up? Because I really didn't move that far. Oh, what are you? Wait, I don't wanna descend into you, the rabbit. Oh, I didn't check what the sound was for the orangutan. Rabbit. Nope, I wanna ascend to... Whoa. And I have now collected a swarm. I like doing this, just collecting a swarm of things. I don't want to just straight ascend yet. I want to... Slightly different tree? Weird how the plants move. I want to turn into one of these maple. I want to turn into one of these trees. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa, look at that view. The grass is so soft I can roll around in it all day. Is that the tree talking?
We have this hostility to the external world because of the superstition, the myth, the absolutely unfounded theory.
Come on, turn the music down just a tad.
That you yourself exist only inside your skin. Now I want to propose another idea altogether. Billions of years ago, you were a Big Bang. Now you're a complicated human being. But so we define ourselves as being only that. If you think that you are only inside your skin, you define yourself as one very complicated little curlicue, way out on the edge of that explosion, way out in space and way out in time. And then we cut ourselves off and don't feel that we're still the Big Bang. But you are. Depends how you define yourself. You are actually, if this is the way things started, if there was a Big Bang in the beginning, you're not something that is a result of the Big Bang. You're not something that is a sort of puppet on the end of the process. You are still the process. You are the Big Bang, the original force of the universe coming on as whoever you are. See, when I meet you, I see not just what you define yourself as, Mr. So-and-so, Miss So-and-so, Mrs. So-and-so. I see every one of you as the primordial energy of the universe coming on at me in this particular way. I know I'm that too. But we've learned to define ourselves as separate from it.
My friends say junipers don't feel pain. That you're just kind of out there sort of doing something, but nothing very important. I don't really know why it's wrong for me to kill an elm, but okay to kill a juniper. Explain your life to me in oak terms. If you're able to speak tree, otherwise I can't help you. Interesting. Wait. Green continent? And it's just... Oh, that's weird. No, I want one of you. Snowy continent. Wait, we can see them moving under the water. Oh, that's cool. No, I want to be... Yeah, I want to be the big island, and then I want to descend. Oh, that's... Oh, that's so weird. Pom-pom tree? Moose! Wait. No, it's elk. Or I can wait for the game to tell us. Elk, yay, okay. Well, let's just go bigger. As the whole freaking... Wait, what are those moving things in the distance? I see moving things. Let's see what you have to say. Life mostly involves going out and entangling yourself with others, but I want to show you another way of getting mixed up, a very beautiful thing you can do, and that's dancing. To dance is to move in a pattern and not towards anywhere in particular, to make yourself the destination and to enjoy never quite arriving. Dancing always takes two, but the more the merrier. Everything dances a little differently, so try doing it with different things. But I don't want to see what... Oh, wait.
What I would call a kind of the basic problem we've got to go through first is to understand that there are no such things as things. That is to say, separate things. That is only a way of talking. If you can understand this, you're going to have no further problems. I once asked a group of high school children, what do you mean by a thing? And first of all, they gave me all sorts of synonyms. They said it's an object, which is simply another word for a thing. It doesn't tell you anything about what you mean by a thing. Finally, a very smart girl who was in the group said a thing is a noun. And she was quite right. A noun isn't a part of nature, it's a part of speech. There are no nouns in the physical world. There are no separate things in the physical world either. See, the physical world is wiggly. The clouds, mountains, trees, people are all wiggly. And only when human beings get working at things, they build buildings in straight lines and try and make out that the world isn't really wiggly. But here are we sitting in this room all built on straight lines, but each one of us is as wiggly as all get out.
We can be clouds? What is this thing? Wait, come back here. I don't know what I am. You'd rather wish for goodness to arrive tomorrow than it be today. Let's see what the dancing looks like. Can we ascend? Oh, we can. Well, if we're moving out of the Goldilocks zone, this planet's gonna, freeze up or burn up, depending on which direction we're going. Green planet. Can I be on a... Yeah. Saturn's the coolest planet, dude. You can't change my mind on that. Jupiter is an acceptable answer, though. Jupiter is insane. can be the freaking sun. I don't know where I'm supposed to begin. I must be waiting for something. I'm going to count the stars. Ooh. Iwari sun. Open star. Wait, was there another thing I can turn into? Do other planets. I think I'm good. Well, I guess we'll ascend. Oh, we're a flipping galaxy? We just, okay, usually the things have, like, you know, follow like a step pattern. We just jumped from a sun, or planetary system? Oh, are we the solar system? Okay, I thought we jumped from, like, solar system to galaxy. Like, whoa, hold on, that's a... Ooh, I like the spiral galaxy. I want to get the Alan Watts thing, though, because, like, come on, love. Alan Watts is has got some good stuff.
Now then, when you want to get control of something that wiggles, it's pretty difficult, isn't it? You try and pick up a fish in your hands, and the fish is wiggly and it slips out. What do you do to get hold of the fish? You use a net. And so the net is the basic thing we have for getting hold of the wiggly world. A net is something regular. And I can number the holes in a net. So many holes up, so many holes across. And if I can number these holes, I can count exactly where each wiggle is in terms of a hole in that net. But in order to do that, I've got to break up the wiggle into bits. And I've got to call this a specific bit, and this the next bit of the wiggle, and this the next bit, and this the next bit of the wiggle. And so these bits are things which I mark out in order to talk about the wiggle, in order to measure it, and therefore in order to control it. But in nature, in fact, in the physical world, the wiggle isn't bitted. So the world doesn't come thing. You and I are all as much continuous with the physical universe as a wave is continuous with the ocean. The ocean waves, and the universe peoples. And as the wave, I wave at you and say, you! The world is waving at me with you, and saying, hi, I'm here. But the way we feel and sense our existence, being based on a myth that we are made, that we are parts, that we are things, our consciousness has been influenced so that each one of us does not feel that. We feel we have been hypnotized, literally hypnotized, by social convention into feeling and sensing that we exist only inside our skins, that we are not the original bang, but just something out on the end of it. And therefore we are scared stiff. Because my wave is going to disappear. And I'm going to die. And that would be awful.
Okay, so we did jump to galaxy from solar system. Man, my brain always hurts after listening to some good Alan Watts. Okay. Now let's ascend. Wait, this is the same as the other... Yeah, this is where the bottom was. Symmetry, 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 symmetry. Wait, I can't do the... Wait, that'll be oxygen? No, not oxygen. What the crap is that thing? Nitrogen. Alright. What are you? I imagine salt crystal? Pollen. Okay. Open to particle. So does it just loop again? I'm curious. Oh, the thing in the metal grows as you learn. Interesting. Let's try you. What the heck is that floating thing? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I guess we can listen to the another. Wait, come back here.
You are a fluke. You are a separate event. And you run from the maternity ward to the crematorium, and that's it, baby. Now, why does anybody think that way? There's no reason to, because it isn't even scientific. It's just a myth. And it's invented by people who wanted to feel a certain way. They want to play a certain game. Camus said there is only really one serious philosophical question, which is whether or not to commit suicide. Should you or not commit suicide? This is a good question. Why go on? And you only go on if the game is worth the candle. Now, the universe has been going on for an incredible long time. And so, really, a satisfactory theory of the universe has to be one that's worth betting on. That's it seems to me, absolutely elementary common sense. If you make a theory of the universe which isn't worth betting on, why bother? Just commit suicide. But if you want to go on playing the game, you've got to have an optimal theory for playing the game.
Let me give you some advice my father gave me. Don't let anyone tell you what to don't. Except for me, my son. I'm not sure what it means. But I'm still here, so that should tell you everything you need to know. Oh, I thought we were going to turn into the other. Okay. Some weird looking plants. I think I'm getting used to it. Finally, it's like, nope, sorry, I lost it. What are these floaty things? I want to be the floaty things. I am the floaty things. Now that's some spacey stuff. Polaria? Open bird? What? Okay. What? What the crap is this? You know what, you remind me of some of the sound effects from Forbidden Planet. Has anyone seen that movie? Okay, well, I guess we can wander around as this thing, just see when something... I don't want to be that. Yeah, that's definitely some Forbidden Planet sounds. Or, you know, same style. I haven't seen Forbidden Planet in a long time. Can be the trees? Do I really want to be the trees, though? Oh, now we can ascend. Okay, so we're the islands again. Let's just straight up ascend. We are another planet. Oh yeah, then we gotta do the sun. Ascend. We're a galaxy now. Why is that rainbow now? Oh, and that's the everything symbol.
If there is any such thing at all as intelligence and love and beauty, well, you found it in other people. In other words, it exists in us as human beings. And as I said, if it is there in us, it is symptomatic of the scheme of things. We are as symptomatic of the scheme of things as the apples are symptomatic of the apple tree or the rose of the rose bush. The earth is not a big rock infested with living organisms, any more than your skeleton is bones infested with cells. The earth is geological, yes, but this geological entity grows people. And our existence on the earth is a symptom of the solar system and its balances, as much as the solar system in turn is a symptom of our galaxy. And our galaxy in its turn is a symptom of the whole company of galaxies. Goodness only knows what that's in.
Whole day to keep producing more? Wait, we can spawn tiny things now? What? Is that what the everything was when you're dancing? Because there was the everything symbol, but we lost that when I chose to listen to Alan Watts. Okay, interesting. Well, let's ascend. Does it loop, or can we get a different... I am feedback square. Wait, let's see what happens if we make more of these things. Interesting. Silicone, cool. Blade of grass. Is that what this is? I can never tell at this small of a scale. Everything looks... It's back to here again. Thoughts are the friction between things and other things. Thoughts would never exist if everything thought it was the same thing. As you go around listening to things, their thoughts will make impressions on your mind. When you go out and experience life, you will have your own thoughts, and they will reflect the things you've listened to and absorbed. Give thinking a go. Just try not to take it too seriously. The eye is lit up. Think by pressing A. Whole life, but I'm supposed to stay alive. The sun would go away. I'd be happy again. I tell you need to me to don't except for... Had a stroke reading that. Sand grain. Okay. So is it just like... Wait. Not this. Where's the... Wait. Yeah, I get that I'm a... Okay, so this is gonna be a lot. Okay. 1D, 3D. Is there a 2D then? Okay, so it looks... Okay, so there's not... Looks like there's not gonna be like,
When, as a scientist, you describe the behavior of a living organism, you try to say what a person does. It's the only way in which you can describe what a person is. Describe what they do. Then you find out that in making this description, you cannot confine yourself to what happens inside the skin. In other words, you can't talk about a person walking unless you start describing the floor. Because when I walk, I don't just dangle my legs in empty space. I move in relationship to a room. And so in order to describe what I'm doing when I'm walking, I have to describe the room. I have to describe the territory. So in describing my talking at the moment, I can't describe this just as a thing in itself, because I'm talking to you. And so what I'm doing at the moment is not completely described unless your being here is described also. So if that is necessary, if in other words, in order to describe my behavior, I have to describe your behavior and the behavior of the environment, it means that we've really got one system of behavior. That what I am involves what you are. I don't know who I am unless I know who you are. And you don't know who you are unless you know who I am. In other words, we're not separate. We define each other. We're all backs and fronts to each other. We and our environment, and all of us and each other, are interdependent systems. We know who we are in terms of other people. We all lock together. And this is, again and again, the serious scientific description of how things happen. And any good scientist knows that what you call the external world is as much you as your own body.
Why is the cactus so fast? Okay, so we're desert now. So I guess we just keep exploring different biomes then. There's not, they're like, we don't spawn as a shoe or anything. What doesn't hurt you can only prolong your inevitable death. I forget how we're supposed to think. Not decent necessary. How do we think again? I honestly don't remember. I don't know, that's to let things go. Okay, so we got a desert. What's... Game, will you shut up about the enter mode? Good day, are you interested in getting to know me? My cohort, fall in love, get married, and have 3 or 4 kids, grow or die holding hands. I'll leave you my business card. You can get back to me. I've heard some strange pickup lines. I honestly don't know how that one would work. Nobody will believe me, but I'm telling you, I'm a clone. I'm not original. There are literally hundreds of other Yucca Gloriosas here that are identical to me. I'm not crazy. This is all true. Nothing you say can convince me I'm real. Okay, yeah, then we got the islands. Wait, there's stuff in the water and there's... Oh, and I did this in the dark, so this is going to be really hard to see. Wait. Sand continent, green continent, question mark continent. Okay, I really like this animation. Like obelisks. Hey, obelisks! I guessed it right. It's the only thing I've guessed right. Come here! Holy cow, we've been recording for a really long time. There's fish? Can we not listen? I want to listen to that. No, I don't want to descend. I want to ascend. Ice continent. Where's the... Did we lose the... Oh, we got it. Oh, I want to... Yeah, go up. See, we've gotten all the continents. And we're a planet again. Yeah, let's go. Let's just go to the sun. Ooh. Long before elliptical galaxies were around, far back through time, all galaxies were the same thing, a something that spread into every galaxy everywhere. A something all galaxies still share here and now. You may find you aren't just the elliptical galaxy, but every galaxy in existence. An expression of this great pattern known as galaxies. Everything secretly knows this, and you know it too. Switch flock mode? Similar? Join with some of the things? So it was on similar. I can't invite other things. There's literally nothing else I can do. Everything does it differently, while it does everything differently, and everything is also different. Also, all of it is the same. Oh, I want to be the... Oh, I can't be these things? Okay. Okay. Okay, well, let's ascend. We have this thing. Well, I don't want to descend, I want to ascend. Oh, an irregular galaxy, it looks like. Diffuse nebula. Not right now. Okay, let's... Yeah, okay, doesn't look like it. Okay, well, it looks like everything looks like it just loops within slightly different environments. So, we'll leave it here. Look at that. This is going to be a long record. It's going to be a really long episode. I really enjoyed that. That was cool. Hope you guys enjoyed it too. Share this video with a random person. If you want to see more of this game, let me know in the comments below. I am willing to play more. What was that passed by the screen? Alright. Yeah, see y'all in the next video. Goodbye. We are... Farmers. What are we? Farmers.